Hey everyone, welcome back to English with Tom and Julia, the little corner of the internet where we slow down, breathe, and talk about life, language, and everything in between.
In every episode, we explore ideas that help you grow emotionally, mentally, and even with your English. Today's topic is one that might feel strange at first.
Yeah, because today we're talking about why doing nothing might actually make your life better. Julia, have you noticed how people get uncomfortable the moment they stop doing something? Like, even waiting in line for 10 seconds, they instantly grab their phone.
Totally. It's like silence feels dangerous. People panic when there's no stimulation. And I think it's because when everything gets quiet, the mind gets loud.
Exactly. The thoughts we push away all day finally show up. The fears, the doubts, the questions we don't want to face. They rise to the surface.
And most of us never learned how to sit with uncomfortable emotions. So instead of dealing with them, we stay busy. Busy becomes a shield.
Right, and society kind of reinforces that. We were taught that being valuable means being productive, always doing, achieving, moving.
Yes, even as kids, resting was seen as lazy. If you weren't doing homework or learning something, you were wasting time.
So now, as adults, the moment we pause, guilt kicks in. Even when no one is watching, that inner voice says, you should be doing something.
And on social media, it's even worse. Everywhere you look, people are posting their grind. Waking up at 5 a.m., working nonstop, always improving.
Which makes doing nothing feel like falling behind. But the crazy part is, sometimes the most productive thing you can do is actually nothing.
Exactly. Because doing nothing gives your brain space to breathe, to reset, to process, to heal. It's not laziness, it's maintenance. There's an interesting psychological fact. When your brain enters idle mode, it activates something called the default mode network.
Which basically means your brain starts organizing your thoughts by itself, without you forcing it.
Yes, and that's when breakthroughs happen. Ideas, clarity, solutions. That's why people say they get ideas in the shower or before falling asleep.
Because the brain finally has space to breathe.
Exactly. When you're constantly doing, the mind becomes cluttered. But when you pause, thoughts align, emotions settle, and the noise inside becomes quieter.
Doing nothing is like cleaning your mental desk.
I love that comparison.
Julia, I know you have a personal story about this. You told me once that doing nothing actually helped you out of burnout.
Yeah, and it surprised me. I remember a few years ago I was overwhelmed. My schedule was packed. I said yes to every project, every request, and I hit a point where even simple tasks felt impossible.
I've been there.
One evening, I sat on my couch and realized I was exhausted, but also scared to stop. I felt like if I rested, I would fall behind everyone else.
That's such a common fear.
So I forced myself to do nothing, literally nothing, for 10 minutes each day. Just breathing, sitting, no goal, no productivity.
And what changed?
Everything. After a week, I felt more creative. I started solving problems faster. My mood improved. My anxiety dropped. All from something as simple as pausing.
That's powerful. You know what I realized, Julia? The productivity trap isn't about being productive. It's about being scared to stop. People feel like if they slow down, everything will fall apart.
Yes, the fear is real. It's like we've been trained to believe that rest equals weakness, or that pausing means losing momentum. So we keep rushing, even when we're exhausted.
And ironically, the more we push, the less effective we become. People think they're achieving more, but actually their brain is running on low power mode.
Absolutely. And the productivity trap also shows up in this pressure to optimize every minute. Like, you can't just enjoy a walk anymore. You need to turn it into a podcast listening, step tracking, habit building session.
Yes, even hobbies get optimized now. Don't draw for fun, turn it into a side hustle. Everything becomes a project. Everything becomes measurable.
Which is why so many people feel burned out but don't understand why. They're doing a lot, but none of it feels meaningful anymore.
Because the trap convinces you that productivity is your identity. If you're not achieving, then who are you?
Exactly. People forget they're human beings, not human doings. Rest is part of the rhythm. Without pauses, even music becomes noise.
I love that. And honestly, the productivity trap is dangerous because it steals the joy out of life. It turns every moment into a task, and every task into pressure.
And the saddest part? Most people don't even realize they're trapped. They think it's normal to feel constantly rushed, constantly behind, constantly not enough.
But the truth is, stepping back doesn't make you fall behind. It helps you come back stronger.
So here's the secret. Doing nothing works only when you do it intentionally.
Meaning, not doom scrolling, not zoning out, but consciously allowing your mind to rest.
Yes, it could be sitting quietly for 2 minutes, watching the sky, listening to your breath.
Or one of my favorites, just letting your shoulders relax.
It sounds simple, but it's transformative. When you allow stillness, your nervous system resets, your thoughts become clearer.
And you suddenly realize problems aren't as big as your stressed mind made them feel. There's a reason mindfulness, meditation, and quiet time are recommended so often. They activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the calm mode of the body.
And when that system turns on, the brain becomes sharper. Learning becomes easier. Creativity rises.
Many successful people schedule blank time on purpose, time where they let their brain wander.
Because wandering is not being lazy. It's how the brain recharges and grows. Doing nothing doesn't mean running away from responsibilities. It means giving yourself a pause, a mental reset button.
It could be 5 minutes of silence in the morning, a slow walk without checking your phone, looking out the window at night before bed.
Small moments that create big impact.
Because a rested mind always performs better than a busy one.
So if you're listening today and feeling tired, overwhelmed, or pressured to keep going, this is your reminder. Rest is productive. Silence is healing. Doing nothing is allowed.
Your worth is not measured by your output. Your value doesn't disappear when you pause.
Let today be softer. Give yourself 2 minutes of nothing. Let your brain breathe again.
And your future self will thank you for it.
Thank you for spending a peaceful moment with us today. If today's episode made you feel a little lighter, consider giving us a like, a share, or a follow.
And invite a friend who might need this reminder too.
See you in the next episode.